No, no, no. Nobody wants to know it was developed by because they did a bad job. Okay. I'm gonna hide my splits again. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Let's Crash Bandicoot. Okay. Alright, let's go. Just gonna do a quick reset list. Quick in quotes, of course. Reset list is also in quotes. Nah, I shouldn't reset though at all. Like, I'll take any death. I'll take literally any death. It's fine. We'll just finish this round no matter what happens. Good luck, brother. Thank you. Thank you, Major. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my friend. Some Dragon Force. Nice, dude. How you feeling? Pumped? Okay. Well, I dropped that hop side. Usually I can do a whole skip right there, but it's fine. Nice, we got this one. Hey, Suntarble, how's it going? Okay, well, I said I would take literally any death, so we're taking that. We're gonna keep going. Heck yeah, nice. Heck with 2 C's, of course. You want to learn it on a guitar? Alright, but like, does Dragon Force even know how to play it on guitar? I thought all of their stuff was sped up. All or nothing, yeah. I don't even want to know what the time was for that split. Just it'll be a mystery until I finish. I imagine it was like a 2-0x though. I'm gonna guess it was a hot 207. That's my guess. Yo, Oli, how's it going? So here we just don't break any boxes because I want to get the blue gem real quick. So we get that blue gem, then we death abuse, and then we do all the boxes for the box gem. Have I got any good runs? Nah, I don't know what those are. Not familiar with the with this term you're using, good run. I don't think I've ever had one of those in my life. So you see there, I like went neutral for brief moments to get that gem. Unless you see unicorns while tripping out. I have never seen a unicorn while tripping out. Sorry to inform you guys. Maybe I just didn't have the good stuff. Unicorns are not one of the things that I saw. Alright, so we're just gonna jump here. We're not gonna go for the whole skip at the beginning. Went for that second whole skip though, because that one is actually pretty free. This no-go wasn't bad. Could have been better, but it's fine. So I'm gonna go for this fancy one right after I get the triple mask form. So just kind of look at what I'm doing here. Alright, I missed it, never mind. Alright, here we're gonna walk into this bird so it breaks that box for us. I'm just gonna make sure I don't die to that. Grab this checkpoint and then restart my hob sled. So the real downside of losing that mask that I just lost is that I don't get to damage abuse in this bonus on the TNTs. Which definitely slows down the bonus by quite a bit. But that's fine. Okay, so one of those boxes decided not to break, so I'm gonna just body slam. Didn't get the double side there, but we got it there, which I guess kind of makes up for it, but not really. And that's the pits. Alright, final level, warp 1, hang 8. So the first thing we do here is collect the special gem, which you're gonna see shortly. There's a timer that shows up at the bottom right of the screen. Basically like right after I grab this checkpoint, it's gonna show up right here. You see the timer just showed up. So there's a gem waiting for me at the very end of the level, but it disappears when this timer runs out. So that checkpoint I just got, that's gonna be the last checkpoint I get on this first pass, because I want to come back and collect these boxes later. But for now, I'm just gonna go get this get this gem. So you see, I skipped a bunch of boxes in the checkpoint. I'm not getting boxes right now because I can't before the gem despawns. So there, I got the gem. Now I death abuse, and now I go back and get all those boxes I skipped. Do this blue gem route, which we unlocked by getting that blue gem in Turtle Woods. Okay, the timing was kind of off, so I body slammed. That's fine though. I'm not sure which cycles I'm going to be getting now, so this should be fun. So let's see what these mine cycles are. These aren't terrible. Definitely a little bit slow, but easy to work with at least. So here, okay, let's try this again. Okay, let's recuperate here. So ideally you want to go through all 3 of those ramps without stopping, but my positioning was just kind of off, so I had to recalibrate myself. It's fine though. Alright, now we just finish up the level, grab all these boxes. And that's hang 8. Now we're going to be moving on to our first boss, the beautiful and crazy Ripperoo, whom you might remember from Crash 1. He's back, and he's still messing around with TNT. But in this version, he also messes around with Nitro. Since Nitro are a new box in Crash 2 that didn't exist in Crash 1. This boss is basically an auto-scroller. So I try to just jump on this guy's head, basically. It's pretty hard to do, but Trip and Ripper Doodoo. Interesting name. So hard to get these bounces. Maybe I'll get it next time. Alright, got the crotch slam for good luck, and we move on to Warp 2. That's a brew. I'm gonna start with Crash Crush. Let's get this cutscene. Crash Crush is the next backwards level, kind of like Crash Dash. So that hop slide I just got that lasted a really long time, it's really hard to get that one, so this level now has a lot of potential. Get one off that rock right there. Avoid these nitro. Nice and easy bonus. Grab this crystal. Gotta break these boxes inside the tunnel, but the boulder will break the boxes on the outside, so don't have to worry about those. Alright, and that's Crash Crush. .2D only Crash game? You mean like the Game Boy ones? Or what do you mean? Because I think those are pretty cool. So in this level, you just want to boost as often as possible. You can't just spam the boost, there's like a short cooldown, so try to like manage the boosts and jumps efficiently. Whenever possible, of course. So I got that checkpoint, I heard it. And if I didn't, that sucks. I think that'll be cool. You can definitely be pretty creative with 2D Crash levels. Okay, I got it. I knew I heard that checkpoint. That was super borderline though, like I barely touched it. So in Air Crash, we're gonna try to like catch this cycle, basically. So you wanna keep it moving in this first part of the level. I know like generally we're always keeping it moving, it's a speed run, but like it's especially important right now to catch this one cycle and get past this mine, get past these mines. Don't hit the second checkpoint, very important. Grab this crystal real quick. Alright, we caught the cycle. That was the cycle. Those pillars being up. If they're not up, it's actually... There's a backup strat, but it's super hard, easy to mess up, and if you mess it up, it's a huge time loss. So... So we're just gonna do this death route really quick. Grab the gem. And then death abuse. And then back by the first checkpoint. You jump over here. And this is the first secret exit. It's the first of 5 secret exits in this game. And you have to unlock all of them because each secret exit gives you 1% toward the eventual 100%. Did I ever speedrun anything else other than Crash? Yeah, I've also done speedruns of Mario Party, a little bit of Spyro. I've tried Yoshi's Story a bit, but not really. You can see if you look down underneath the video, like some of my PVs of several games I've played. It's mostly this, but I have played a few others, yeah. And I will definitely have interest in playing more too. After GDQ, of course. Right now I'm just focused on this. Isn't Mario Party super random? It is super random. It's super fun though. It's like the good kind of random. You can have a good time about it. Or I can anyway. So just got the red gem from Snowgo. So that finishes up the first warp room for us. We won't be back in the first warp room ever again. But we will be using that red gem in this level here, Snowbiz. There's a red gem platform that gets unlocked by us having the red gem, so it all works out. Your nose. Sorry to hear that, dude. Can you body them with triple mask? Yeah, if you make it there in time, you can break them with triple mask, yeah. I try to do that in some parts of this run, where you use triple mask to break metal crates. Like Sewer later is one example I can think of. In that specific situation, it doesn't actually change anything. Just because the triple mask doesn't last long enough. You can just barely make it there. But you're either gonna have to wait for the TNT or wait for how long it takes you to body slam those boxes. You can't get both. Just because that's how long the mask form lasts. It doesn't last long enough for you to get both. So you're not gonna save any time by going for either one, unfortunately. So just grab that green gem and then Death Abuse, get back to this checkpoint, go here, wait for this sewer water, and then we get going again. I was gonna get hit by that rat, so I jumped. Do this bonus real quick. Already excited for Crash Dash. Crash Dash? What are you talking about, my dude? Oops. What was that? That was weird. Anyway, I predicted the wrong cycle for the barrel, so I got hit by it. So now I'm going to lose a couple seconds at the end here. Because I would go for the skip, but I'm not consistent at it, so instead I just wait for it. I go for it if I have the mask, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. The point is I lose like a couple seconds. It's not worth going for if I don't feel 100% confident in it, because you lose a lot of time if you die there. It's too much of a trade-off. My best is 122.37. No, my best is 122.06. That's my PB, 122.06. Yeah, I got that a few days ago. PB stands for personal best. I don't know if you knew that, but yeah. 122.27 was the best you've seen live. Oh, okay. Well, I got 122.34 like 4 days ago, and then I got a 122.06 like 3 days ago, something like that. So you may have seen, maybe you saw the 34. Big weed is my PB. Yeah, big weed is the PB, dude. Nice. Good start. All the times written below. Well, hold on. Usually the words next to it can like sort of give you some context on what they mean. Spent so much time practicing and you're still annoyed. Practicing help size is gonna give you carpal tunnel. Damn. Yeah. I feel you though. Like it's hard. It's very hard to practice for a long time. Might be the pro strat to just spread out your practice instead of doing it all in one session. There's like best possible time is like what it predicts that this run would be if everything was perfect from now on. Sum of best is like every level's best segment added together. That's what that is. I don't remember what else is there because I can't see my splits right now. Is spamming worse? Yes, spamming is worse. You don't want to spam. You want to learn the timing as soon as you can. Spamming is definitely worse. I don't know why I didn't do a hop side there. I just forgot, I guess. I mean, most of us started out by spamming because it was just too hard to figure out the timing for a while, but it's easier to mess up by spamming, and it's just less efficient. your pool explode. I hope you're okay. Hey Grinza, how you doing? Oh, your pool exploded and flooded your house? That's insane. I hope your house is not in too bad of a condition. You should probably go do something about that instead of telling me about it. I don't mean it in a rude way, but if I were you, I would rush to try to help it somehow. I'm doing pretty well, Grinza. How you doing? You don't know how? Maybe you could call a professional or something. Not spamming your fingers won't hurt as much anymore. Yeah, it's also not very reliable to spam. Because sometimes your finger won't match with your mind, you know? You can only spam so much before your finger needs a rest. That's the first time I messed that up in 12 runs. At least I got a second try. The streak is over, guys. We got 11 runs in a row where I got those boxes first try. But it's over now. But the new streak now begins. Back down to 1. Or actually, I guess it doesn't count. Next run will be 1 if I get a first try then. That's some good advice. You should listen to what Raffle Cop said. How are my runs? They're going okay. Pretty good for the most part. I'm definitely like trolling a little bit, or I was in my last run. Don't forget to complain about the developers not fixing stuff in my performance day. Oh, you know I won't. You know I won't. And those boxes are at the top of the list. How you doing, Icy? How's it going? Tell those bitches. Damn. Oh, I almost died right there. You're from Chile? Okay. You don't think anyone could help you? That sucks, dude. Yeah, like maybe the fire department or something. I don't know if you have any services like that. I'll tell you it's not an emergency. Possibly. I'm doing pretty well. 18 ahead. I can't see my splits, so I'm gonna assume you're memeing and continue with my ignorance of the way this current run is going. I hid my splits, just so you guys know. I have no idea what any of my times have been so far. And I died in Crash Dash bonus, which was level 1, so... I can only assume this run is a meme. Neck deep in water, can't see the emergency there, yeah. It's a good kappa right there. Keep the kappa flowing. Nice. Second try on the checkpoint at least. My input just got dropped, by the way. That's why I died there. In case anyone was wondering what exactly happened in that situation, I pressed square, but no spin happened. Because of my favorite developers in the world, Vicarious Visions. Props to them for making a well-made video game. That's not what I was going for. That's fine though, I guess. I should have jumped first and then spun. You still have electricity and stuff. That's good. Glad to hear it, my dude. So yeah, those metal crates that I just body slammed in that level, it would have been better if I had a triple mask to just break them without body slamming, but yeah, was not so lucky. Dan Tanguay. Just like, I don't even know. I just like wiggled around that box. Drop input again. Wow, that sucks, dude. That's crazy. Did it break? Or is it just like knocked down? It's good? Alright, well that's good at least. Yeah, very lucky, very lucky. Kinda got trolled by Tiny a little bit there. Let's see how behaving goes. That was a pretty good behaving. Alright, this is where the run really starts to jolt up in difficulty. Pilgrim, nice. Good and also wet. I hope it dries off quickly. That's really crazy, man. Good and wet. Nice. The record is 1:20:45. By Stewart. Stewart with 4 zeros after his name. Mine 1:22:06. Pretty good ruination, yeah, it was. It was pretty good. Just a couple of minor mistakes, but overall pretty good. And I got the 2 masks out for this level, so hopefully I can keep them. Got the fast intro, that's good. Let's go. Nope. No! Ah, I'm an idiot. I turned around way too fast. Did I go off? Okay, it did. Alright. Gotta do this now. It's fine. I like how I said hopefully I can keep them. Oh, did I? Nice. I'm gonna lose like 10 seconds-ish on this level. Because I didn't get that triple mask for him because I'm an idiot. Alright, time for Cold Hard Crash, aka the Slippery Duck. Which is a super fun TM level. Emphasis on the TM. That was kind of sketchy, but it worked anyway. I had a feeling that wasn't gonna work, but I went for it anyway because that's what you do when you have balls, I guess. Or when you're a dumbass. Either one. Might be the same thing. It's small death anyway. Alright, digging it. This is usually where I'm likely to lose the most time in the run. So we'll see if that happens. Oh no. I got super trolled right there, dude. That plant completely trolled me. I'm gonna have to wait on these cycles now. Well, I have to wait on this one. I don't have to wait on these, I guess. I'll just do that. I missed that hop slide, but it's fine. Just lose a few seconds here. Jordy strat's going well for you so far. Nice. That's good to hear. I didn't even get it. I didn't even get it, guys. Oh my gosh. I practiced it for no reason. Whatever, I'll get it next time probably. We carried that for a pretty fine minute, so that's good. That was the last secret exit. So now we have all 5. I'm gonna be doing the other secret level, Totally Fly. And then Air Crash 2 after that. It's a pretty fun level, honestly. I like this level. Good bonus. Alright, just one mistake at the end. Solid level other than that. Alright, now air crash. Second visit to get the box gem. I almost fell there. Got lucky on the cycles, that's good. That's fine. We had the mass to spare, so it was fine to use one there. Better than waiting, for sure. Let's see if I can get double arm. The real mystery. Unlikely. Extremely unlikely. This left arm still has 2 HP. I wasn't even close to getting it, the RNG wasn't there. Really fast phase 2. Get the 1 cycle in phase 3. Alright, that was kind of close. Yo, Fuzzy, what's up, man? Big Weed, how you doing? Okay. Good spin. Hey, good cycles on this guy. That never happens. Oh man, I dropped it at the end. Alright, so again, I'm not going to go for the whole skip at the start of Night Fight. Just going to jump over it. Just because I get it 99 times out of 100 doesn't mean this won't be that 100th time where I mess it up. Oh. So I have some options here, but I'm probably just gonna opt to not get triple mask and piston it away. I want the potential fast beginning for spaced out, I guess. I know like I could still have a very good pistonate without that first triple mass form. Nice. Yeah, what? Oh my god. $50 lives? I feel like I usually don't have that many. Interesting. Alright, I'll try to make this sort of fast, but it's not gonna be that good without the triple. Okay. I'm gonna have to go for the slow cycle. so sad, dude. It's not a long death, but it means I don't get the damage abuse and spaced out, which is pretty bad. I was just like slightly off in that hitbox. I was so close, right, to getting those masks into this level too, but whatever. It was a good try. A valiant effort, if I do say so myself. Yeah, it was pretty good. Considering I didn't have triple mask, it was pretty good. Or the first triple mask, I guess I should say. Oh, we actually get to try it. Let's go. GG, what did I get? Oh shit, what the fuck? Alright. Damn. I actually PB'd with that. What the fuck? Yo, thanks to the GGs. Damn. Who would have thought that reset list would have worked? Dude, I died in Crash Dash. I literally died in the first level. What the fuck? Alright, I'll take it. Good shit.